Just take a second to kind of clear your mind. There's a lot of info to kind of take in, and 100% focus 100% of the time. The driving line is the optimal fast line around the course. Remember, it's all about the exit. You want to be slow and controlled in and fast out. We're going to start picking it up here.
Oh boy, I am so excited, you guys. Hey, welcome back to the Jeff Violi channel. I'm Daniel, and if you've been watching this channel for the last couple years, you know that it was originally started around Cadillac. And because of that, I'm so excited to be sharing this video with you. Check out this email I just got. Confirmation letter, Cadillac V-Performance Academy at Spring Mountain. It's just outside of Las Vegas. Dear Daniel, we are pleased to confirm the following details of your two-day Cadillac V-Performance Academy scheduled for January 3rd and 4th of 2022, driving the CT5-V Blackwing. That's right, folks, supercharged V8, 668 horsepower. I'm not just driving on the road like I did before. I'm driving at the track, getting professional instruction both in the classroom and in the car. I am so excited to test the limits of this car because that, folks, is where this car is really going to shine. Cadillac put tons and tons of engineering work to make these cars shine at the track and of course be a pleasure to drive on the road, and I am super excited. So first of all, I want to thank the Cadillac V-Performance Academy for inviting me out to bring this experience to you here on this channel. You can do this if you want, or if you just bought a CT5-V Blackwing or a CT4-V Blackwing, guess what? It comes with the new purchase of one of those cars, and I'm going to show you what it's all about. So what do you say? We pack our bags and get to Vegas. All right, we made it, Las Vegas. Just need to grab my bag, then we're gonna get our rental car, which is a Blackwing. No one's giving you a Blackwing. Although, I would have loved to get an Escalade, but I need a few more subscribers first. So this is a great time. Hit that subscribe button and the like button, and tell your friends. Spring Mountain Motor Resort is located about an hour outside of Las Vegas, so plan accordingly, but also add about an hour in because you're going to want to stop at Red Rock Canyon. It's gorgeous. Once we arrived at Spring Mountain Motor Resort, we checked in and got the keys to our condo. That's right, our stay included 2 nights in this beautiful condo. It's optional, but only about $150 a night. I think it's worth it to stay at the track. It even has track side views right out the balcony. It's great. And if you like it enough, maybe you want to build your own house on properties located right by the track. And if that's too rich for your blood, there are private garage rentals available. All right, guys, it's day 1 of the morning of. It is early. School starts at 8 a.m. and I got up at 6:30. We went and had some breakfast here in the clubhouse. Anyway, let's get to the classroom to start our first day of the V Academy. The classrooms were very comfortable, clean, lots of space. There's only 5 of us in this specific class, but there can be up to 12 in the V Academy. I definitely felt like a VIP guest. After getting settled in, we are taken outside to be introduced to the beasts that we'll be driving the next couple days. All right, I'm in my Blackwing. This is the CT5-V Blackwing. Automatic, because I suck at driving a manual on a road course, I'm sure, so let's start it up. Oh yeah.
Alright, we're going to do a radio check here. Can you hear me okay? We're going to do the braking exercise first. We're just going to go out as a group of 5.
Our first bit of car orientation and education, we were taken out to the skid pad where we could see the abilities of the ABS and stability control with and without it. This fun exercise was designed to simulate a situation in wet conditions where the car ahead of you stops suddenly and you have to swerve and get on the brakes.
Oh, no. No, that's all right. It gets a little bit slick.
Next, we did the low-speed serpentine maneuver to get us to look more into the corners.
When you look, your hands want to follow. try to disconnect that because I don't want you to turn the second you look into the corner.
To emphasize how effective this technique is, they actually covered up the entire windshield and made us look out the side windows to do the maneuver. Back in the classroom, they showed us the layout of the course, the turns, the braking zones, and we watched a video on how it should be done, and then we got in our cars and got to see it for ourselves.
Follow me. This is the track we'll be driving on. We just entered it. A couple downshifts. Let's work down.
The video that you see with all the data on it is from the Performance Data Recorder, or the PDR, which is built into the Blackwing as an option. There's a camera behind the windshield, and it stores all the information on an SD card in the dash. All of your activities from the V Academy get saved here, and you get to take it home with you. That's the footage you're seeing now. Midday, we broke for the included buffet lunch, and if you brought a guest with you, they're welcome to join you. Back in the classroom, we got fitted for our safety equipment, which included a head sock, a nice Bell helmet, and a hybrid Hans device by Simpson. This device keeps your head and neck from moving too much in case of an accident. Back in the cars, we got to apply our new skills in the oval, where we also learned about braking and accelerating out of the turns, as well as car balance.
Slow and controlled in and fast out.
While nothing really beats in-car instruction, the remote radio instruction was surprisingly effective.
The faster you go, just the more you gotta brake next time, or maybe even a little earlier. You can go. Sorry, that's why we're doing it here, so we can get a feel for how much throttle can you actually give.
For those watching, these slow exercises may seem a little boring, but actually they were pretty fun, and they do help make you faster on the course. And before we went out on the track without helmets, we're just taking it easy, getting to know the track, where the brake point is, the gear we might need, and we just watched some PDR videos of like a demo laps. So now we're going to try to pick up the pace a little bit. Obviously, we're fully set up now, and it's going to be, this is where the fun really starts. God, 5,000 RPM, it's just crazy. Watch that rev limiter, Daniel.
Like that.
Really got to hang on here. Really rotates nice, though. Ooh, the brakes are amazing. Basically, the group was led by the instructor, and the person behind the instructor was getting individual instruction, while the two in the back were practicing their skills. Every 3 laps, we would rotate out.
Right for me, let's rotate. Come on, Daniel.
I have to say, I'm really impressed with how the instructors could watch the rearview mirror, drive at speed with one hand, and then use the radio to instruct us with the other.
Going all the way around, Daniel. I can't go faster if you can't get to those apexes.
There's not enough time to show you all the fun, so be sure to check out my bonus footage playlist, link in the description below. So we just got done with the first fast laps, and you know, you really start to see where you screw up, and they're telling you where you're screwing up. So I had some issues with some apexes and such, and boy, this car though, you get to like 4,000 RPM and it's like all of a sudden turns into like a missile. Like before you were like, oh, I can curve, and then you hit that throttle and you're just like, I'm going one way. Just amazing, amazing. Back in the classroom, we got some feedback on how we did, and then the instructors took us on a demo lap where they ran the cars at about 7/10 their ability.
Yeah, you take care of old Betty here.
I will. I'll be nice to her. All right, here we go. So braking firm, 4th, 3rd, slow release of the brake, slow release of the brake, weight on the gas. Now we can go. Feed it down to the floor.
Wow. The demo lap was really helpful to see how much you could push the car, because until you see it, it's really hard to believe.
4th, 5th, 6th, braking hard. 5th, 4th, 3rd.
All right, that's the end of the first day. Boy, it was a lot of fun. We learned a lot. You learned that A, you had the wrong lines a lot of the time, and B, these things can hook around those corners so much more than you expect. I'm tired, need to get some rest and get some food, and we'll take it again tomorrow. The next day, we learned all about the car. They covered in detail all the traction and stability modes. I really like how they interspersed drive time with class time, so we weren't just sitting in a classroom all day waiting to get behind the wheel. The next skill builder was autocross. It was really helpful to have the drone footage in all of our training exercises so they could show us where we were following the right line or not. We did an autocross practice session in the morning and a competition in the afternoon. It was a great way to learn some more car skills. I was really impressed with how all the students did by the end of the day. Maybe it has something to do with the quality of training at the V Academy. Now, what school would be complete without launch control exercises? The new Cadillac launch control is greatly improved over the previous gen, that's for sure.
So step on the brake as hard as you can. Hit the throttle.
That's it?
Go, go.
After that, it was back on the track for more action, and it was in this session that a lot of us set low 120 lap times, which was surprisingly very close to what the instructor set in the demo round, so we definitely had learned a lot. In the classroom, we reviewed PDR footage of each other's runs as well as the instructor's demo runs, and we could compare the two, which really helped. While on the course, Revision Auto Media was getting some pro shots of us, and these were available both in digital format and even large format print, which looked really sexy. The last lesson of the day was in the garage, where we reviewed many aspects of the Blackwing, including understanding some of the electronic elements of the car, minor maintenance items, and even how to prep your Blackwing for the track. To finish off our experience, we had our closing discussions, feedback for the instructors, as well as receiving our graduation certificates. I am here in the back porch of the Spring Mountain Motorsports clubhouse. Really nice area. I'm sure it's even better when it's warmer out. It's actually like in the 40s, and I'm wearing short sleeve shirts because I'm still sweating from the intensity of our driving activities. It was such a good time, and what a great way to finish the day here with the sunset and the desert and the mountains. Just beautiful. So I really had a good time out here. So thank you to the V Academy for having me out so I could share this experience with you. And I also want to thank the V Club. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. And just remember, just being a member at the V Club could put you here. We had 2 lucky members win tickets to come do 2-day courses here at the V Academy just for being a member, and the V Club can bring you other opportunities as well. So I suggest you check that out. There's a website right here for you to join. All right, so if you like this video, show me, hit that like button, subscribe, and consider hitting the bell for future Cadillac content. Thanks so much for watching the Jet Fuel Only channel. We'll see you next time.